All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to our Saturday Night Live training for iCoinPro. My name is Brandon Ivey, based out of Los Angeles, California. Thank you for being here. If this is your first time, welcome. What we're going to be doing tonight is basically going over just, basically what iCoinPro is. A lot of you have already signed up, and on this training, guests is allowed. If somebody has taken the free tour but they haven't upgraded yet, that's perfectly fine. The 2 points I want to cover tonight is making sure you know some of the tools that you have available for you to build your business. And that's very, very important because we want to make sure that you're duplicating yourselves. iCoinPro has a leaderboard, and the leaderboard has the top 100. And if I look at it right now, let me go look and see the 100th person on the leaderboard is, oh, I got to re-sign back in. All right, leaderboard. The 100th person has enrolled 3 people. This is for the month of July. And the reason why 3 is important is because there's a special July bonus taking place right now. If you, right when you go log into your back office and you click on my home page, click here for promotion details. The people that hit the July promotion qualify to see what you can qualify for. More than anything, you'll prove for yourself and your team you're a leader. You will win credibility of showing your team and your prospects if you qualified on the new company leadership page. Yeah, you will get your picture and bio on the website. That's very important. I've spent the last 10 years branding myself, and there's nothing more important than when the company's giving you recognition on their own corporate page. So you want to get your picture and bio on the website so everyone can see that you're a leader, because what people do is they always what we call sponsor shop. They see a great opportunity, but then they're going to choose who they want to sign up with. You want to make sure that you're seen as a leader. You're going to win a hot new iCoinPro t-shirt. That's cool. You can't purchase anywhere along with a certificate signed by the CEO. So it's not bad. But this is also 3 is a magic number. And we'll get into that more when I go through this training. First and foremost, we want to make sure you guys understand the language of cryptocurrency. When you see something and you hear something over and over and over again, it starts to become second nature to you. All of this stuff, maybe 3 months ago, I was clueless about. The only thing I knew 3 months ago was Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. I heard of blockchain, didn't know what it was, and I heard of mining, didn't know what it was, and I just knew that this cryptocurrency stuff was starting to grow. What started to confuse me was when I started hearing about other coins like Ethereum or Ripple or Dash or Litecoin, and I got my first exposure to those when I opened up my first Coinbase account. I was like, well, what's this ETH? What's this LTE? I didn't know what that meant. As far as I'm concerned, it's like looking at the what do you call on the stock exchange, Goldman Sachs or GE, their ticker symbols. That's all it looked to me. It was like a foreign language. I didn't know what all that stuff meant or the significance of it. All I knew was that the industry was growing and that I had invested some coins last year and that it was growing. That's all I knew. Then I started doing more research. Now I will consider after 3 months, I have a degree in cryptocurrency. Not a high school degree, I have a college degree. Give me to the end of this year, I'll have a master's degree. Going into 2018, I'll have a PhD. That's so much knowledge I'm soaking up. On top of what iCoinPro is teaching, here's a couple of things that I've done. I've registered for a couple of websites. In business people are registered with Forbes.com, Business, Success Magazine, so that you get the updates on articles that come out every week. Well, there's websites that are watching crypto every single day, like Bitcoin.com or CryptoCoinsNews.com. News.bitcoin.com. These type of websites is tracking and monitoring things daily. So much do I consume, and I'm also recording videos of these articles because I want to chart this. I have a cryptocurrency channel on YouTube where I'm putting all of my any video I make that has to do with cryptocurrency there because I know it's almost for posterity's sake, but I know what's going to happen in the next few years when I look back on these videos and see, wow, Bitcoin was worth 2,200 at that time. Look at the video that I just showed at the beginning of this training. At the time of that video, it was at $1,200. How many of you would wish it was at $1,200 today, knowing that it's going to go up? I wish it was there, but it's at 2,800 as of right now. It's almost at the 3,000 mark and climbing. So to say that I'm hooked on it is an understatement. But if you're just getting your feet wet, why should you care? And it's important that you understand this because when you start to talk to other people, it's going to become evident when you open your mouth that you know what you're talking about, that you understand the value of this. You'll be more believable. It's not the unicorn in the room. But look at an image like this. Bank of eCoin assets. Banks is opening up that's just about eCoins. Or when I look at Tim Miller, my sponsor, is starting to see these pop up all over. He's in Atlanta right now, but it also popped up in Houston. Bitcoin ATM machines. See, this is going to start to become commonplace, where whether you like it or not, understand it or not, believe it or not, you're going to see it. You're going to have no choice but to have to interact with it in your world. Think about the time when I remember it was CNN, Bill Gates, I don't know if it was 92, 91, 92, don't remember the year, but he was being interviewed about his Windows, and he was talking about that, every computer in the household is going to have a Windows on it, and you have to understand this time frame. We weren't too far removed from Apple being in every household, or people that could afford it. Most people didn't have a home computer. You got it at your school. I remember back in elementary school in the 80s, we were lucky if we had an Apple computer in our room, but mostly in the library. We had 4 or 5 of them in the library. And I thought those were the coolest things back then. But Bill Gates is talking about every household is going to have a window on their computer, and every household will have not one, but multiple computers. It was unheard of. And then he said, and then we're going to have a form of communication through email. And the guy interviewer was like, email, what is that? He says, well, you're going to communicate through emails. And people aren't going to write letters anymore. And I remember in those times, it wasn't even 1994, 95 when I was in college. And my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, was from Philly and I'm from California. So when summer break happened, we wrote letters to each other because long distance was too, we couldn't afford it. It was too expensive. So we wrote letters. I still have a couple of those letters. Conversations. One conversation would take a week because it'd take 3 days for her to get the letter, to reply, 3 days to come back to me. And we look forward to those letters. It was only later until we got beepers, and we figured out how to send text messages to beepers by having numbers, and you flip the beeper upside down so the numbers represented letters, and we figured out how to do like Morse code that way. And I'm dating. It wasn't that long ago. Now, if you think that's ancient times, I saw a buddy of mine, a college buddy of mine, was going through some of his old stuff and pulled out an old CD case, and he still had all of his old CDs, and I have my CD case of all of our CDs, and he said his daughter looked at it and said, "Oh, Daddy, look at your DVDs." He's like, "No, this is before DVDs. That was my music." It wasn't that long ago. Look how far we are now. And I remember my very first network marketing company was called ACN. And I remember in the training, one of the guys said that we're currently training our college student kids to be prepared for a world, or they're not going to be prepared for a world that doesn't even exist by the time they graduate. that by the time they graduate, the degree is obsolete. And look how when the internet came on, Facebook, Amazon, it's unrecognizable if you go back in time and look at the future. What's taking place with cryptocurrency makes all of that small potatoes. It's the world's largest computer that's being built with the blockchain. So I say all that to say you're at the right place at the right time. I cannot unlearn what I've learned. I cannot go back and put my head in the sand. And you might not be prepared for it either. You might say, man, I'm just not ready for this. Doesn't matter. It's happening. So we do what we can. So let's go on into a couple of things. Number one, I've been requested that we create some material that's strictly about the education part of iCoinPro and not the MLM side, which for me is hand in hand because there's a reason to the madness. But the education side only, I want to show you. Here's the link. Let me get the link. I did a presentation recording today that's only about 5 minutes long that just talks about the education side. And here's a link to that video. But here's the slides that I used. So you've seen this presentation. I just did this on Thursday. Regular presentation. The only thing that was added was I added this in here, top 5 university Bitcoin courses. It's been added. You know, this article was done on January 15th, 2017. More colleges is adding cryptocurrency and Bitcoin and blockchain courses. Then you know about this screen, my iCoinPro training. But then I give a little bit of detail. You know, the core training, a couple of things that it goes over: introduction to monetary systems, currencies and cryptocurrencies, the birth of cryptocurrency and blockchains, and how to acquire Bitcoin. Then we go into the advanced training. You got cryptocurrency exchanges and altcoin overview. Speaking of altcoins, here, just a word of advice, and this is just up to you. But personally, I get approached every single day with a new company that's creating their own altcoin. I can't say whether or not that they're going to fail or they're going to succeed. Statistically, most of them are going to fail. Just like in any business, when a business gets started, most of them fail their first 3 to 5 years. However, the ones that do succeed, those people are going to be filthy rich, simply because they were getting these coins when they were like pennies on the dollar. And if the coins even just jump to $10, $15, $50, and you bought 1,000 of them, you know, you're going to make off pretty good. It's just hard to predict which ones will succeed and which ones will not. Very risky. So personally, at this stage, the only things that I pay attention to are the blue chip coins, which right now is Bitcoin and Ethereum. Soon you're going to have Ripple, Light, Dash, Ethereum Classic, a couple of others that you might want to pay attention to, maybe the top 10 coins. But I like to play things safe for now. So that's what my focus is on. But you're going to learn about altcoins, and there's like hundreds of different coins out there. Make money investing in mining and in cryptocurrencies. That's another safe place for me is mining. I'm going to mine for the coin. You know, I said this the other day. Would you rather buy the golden egg or the golden goose? The goose that produces the egg over and over and over every single day. So that's where the two focuses I have: education and investing in mining. Then we've got the micro profit system. I have not personally started doing my own day trading yet. I've been watching the groups, and I've seen people that's doing this successfully. So if you're interested in learning how to make money just off your Bitcoins, or any coin for that matter, this system will teach you how to do so. You never have to recruit anybody to make any money. The system's going to teach you how to do it. You can start with 10 bucks and you're off to the races. You know, I have individuals that I know, business partners, that are able to turn 500 into a couple of thousand. You know, that's a good skill to learn. So we've got cryptocurrency trading. You're going to understand what Polymix is and Bittrex. And then I close it out, getting started. Here's the 3 levels of getting started. You have the $39.95 a month, but the first month is $79, and then $39 a month after that. You can get option 2, 6-month membership for $229.95. That's what I did when I started. I got option 2. And option 2 automatically gets you the 2-star rank. And so you're not paying any monthly fee. Or you can do option 3. Pay for the whole year in advance, $449. You're going to automatically qualify a 3-star rank, which means anybody that you personally sell this package to, the education, you're going to get $25 per person. Not bad, just starting off. So those are the 3 options. You can always upgrade. If you came in at $39 because you just wanted to test the waters, you can upgrade to the 6-month. Or you can upgrade to the 12-month, which I highly advise if you want to do. You're going to make more money to do so. But again, the simplicity of this is, it's $39 a month to get educated on what cryptocurrency is all about. Now, when you start to see these other opportunities out there, you have enough knowledge to be able to navigate your way, whether something is good, something is bad, or something is worth the risk. Because it is all about risk. The stock market is risk. You just want to make sure you're doing educated risk, educated moves as you enter the cryptocurrency world. So it's an exciting time for you guys to be a part of. Now let's talk about the movement. How are we going to do our 90-day challenge? People love to join a cause. They love to join a movement. And the another thing I've learned is as much knowledge as you've accumulated up to this point, your fellow person next to you, it could be your partner, it could be your husband, your wife, your brother, your sister, your coworkers, your family members, anybody walking down the street is ultimately clueless. They have no idea that any of this is taking place. And they're being positioned to end up being on the consumer end of this. And what does that mean, the consumer end? It means that practical applications is starting to come out where you can start to buy things with Bitcoin. You're going to be able to navigate. There was an article in New York that trade schools that are now accepting payments in Bitcoin. Yes, John, you can upgrade from one option to another at any time. In your back office on the left-hand side, there's an upgrade button. So feel free to upgrade at any time. So you also have individuals in parochial schools that it costs maybe $15,000 to $30,000 for their kids to go to school. And wealthy people who 3-4 years ago invested in a lot of Bitcoin saw those Bitcoin jump 100-fold, 1,000-fold since then, are paying for their children's education with their Bitcoin. One guy said, hey, $100 is paying for my kids' education because I only spent $100 a couple of years ago. And $100 worth of Bitcoin, he ended up having, I don't know, 700 Bitcoins or something. What's 700 times 2,800 right now? That's how much money he got from a $100 investment years ago, paying for his kids' education. So it's going to be a practical use, and people are going to use it because of practicality. We're in a position to profit from this right now. So the movement that we are starting is we want to inform as many people as possible to get educated. iCoinPro is not buying coins, it's not selling coins. It's the perfect platform for people to join worldwide, because if you have a cell phone and internet access, you can join this business anywhere around the world. Cryptocurrency now has no language barrier. You know, it's numbers. There's no language barrier. We already have Japan, China, Russia, India. Just saw an article yesterday. South Africa is looking to legalize and regulate Bitcoin in their country. The nations that are behind are what we call the Western nations, the advanced nations, because they want to hold on to their monetary advantage with the US dollar, the euro, the pound. They'll be the last to give that up. But the banks and billionaires in America are already getting themselves positioned. But this is happening. So whoever you know in other countries, you can enroll them in iCoinPro. Help them to get educated. Help them to get plugged in. This could be a feeder program for whatever they're doing. It doesn't matter what business you might currently be doing right now. You can use this as a feeder program to get their feet wet. And everybody needs to get educated. It's the hottest topic right now. The hottest keywords: Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Ethereum, blockchain, digital currency. This is the hottest things on the search web right now. And you're telling people, hey, I got something for you. You can use this, get yourself educated. Oh, by the way, we believe in earning while you're learning. This is another key aspect. Most people's problem right now is they don't have enough capital to invest properly to take full advantage of cryptocurrency. Who has $2,800 lying around to go ahead and get a Bitcoin? Not many people. You know, this is a wealthy man's game right now. People that is investing $50,000, $100,000, $1 million into this. So we got to get you started from the ground up. Why not earn money? And the money you earn, you use to put into this market. You have the option of getting paid direct deposit or in Bitcoin. Every dime I make from this is going right back into this. I'm not pulling it out. So let me pull up. I want to show you the plan. Let's see here, open communication. This is the older one. Let me show you the plan. We have a 90-day plan. 90-day challenge to get to $5,000 a month. That's 3 months. You're starting from scratch. How do you do so? Well, first, and how we get paid. You're getting a fast start bonus on anybody that you sell this package to, anywhere between $15 to $25. If you're at a 3-star, you're getting $25. If you're unranked, you're getting $15. You do the same amount of work, you might as well be a 3-star to get $25 per person. You want to enroll 3. Let me go back. Let me start from the back end and talk about the 2x14 matrix. This is a force. You may not understand what 2x14 means. All it means is this. You only have 2 legs, basically. So the first 2 people you sell this to, they're going to benefit the most. For example, the first 2 people that signed with me was Karen Parsons on one side and Jarvis Coleman on the other. So everybody that I enroll after that I sell this package to falls underneath them. If you did nothing and this matrix filled up 10 levels deep, you're unranked, you're getting $2,046 a month, filling up 10 levels. This isn't going to happen overnight. It could take 3 months, it could take 2 years. Just depends on how fast the team grows. If you're a 3-star, you're getting paid on 14 levels. And when that matrix fills up, that's $32,700 a month. That's not going to happen in 3 months. It's not going to happen in 6 months. That might take 2 years or so, depending on what the team does. See, here's another thing you're going to find different with us in this cryptocurrency. We're not looking at fast cash, hit and run. That's what a lot of these companies are. Oh, let's make as much money as we can and we're out of here. We're looking for something that's long-term and stable. And since we're not dealing with any coins that can change in the future, we're dealing with education that's always going to be updated. We're in a safe spot. The safest company in the industry right now. Now, there are other companies offering education, but they're tying it with whatever coin that they're bringing out at the same time. Their education might be good. I just have a problem with them tying it to a specific coin. So the purpose is not education. Their focus is on the coin itself. This company's focus is just strictly on the education. There's no bias here. Now, the hot coin 3 years from now may not even be Bitcoin or Ethereum. It might be something else. Doesn't stop our business. It's education. So we're in this for the long haul. But the 90-day challenge works if everybody focuses on 3. We're now 1 week left in July. If every single one of you went for that July promotion bonus, knock out your 3. Only problem is that we don't, the system doesn't update itself until every Wednesday. So I'm not sure what the team is doing until Wednesday. So some of you might have already achieved this. I'm not sure. I don't know if you have or not. If you have, you let me know. Anybody that does achieve it on our team, we're going to do something special for at the end of the month. But we want to have our members hitting the leaderboards. We want to have right now that I know of, it's got Tim Miller, he's number 2, and I am number, what am I? Last I checked, I think 11. Let's see, leaderboard. I'm at number 10. Yeah, cracked the top 10. I'm at number 10. My goal by the end of the month, which is only a couple of days away, is to be in the top 5. If not, I could catch up with Tim. I got to sign up 6 more members. So that's my goal this week. If I can get 6, 7 more, then I want to be in the top 3. Maybe even beat Tim. 10 more. I can do 10 more in a week. So the next question is how? How do we do that? Well, we'll get to that in a second. How do you get your 3? How do you get your 5? How do you get your 2? How do you get your 10? But I want you to understand this comp plan here. If you're following the 3 getting 3, if every single person does that, these levels fill up quickly. It's not about one person signing up 50 and everybody only getting 1. Or you just waiting for spillover. Here's what I know. And Tim Miller is very adamant about this. He doesn't want spillover, and neither do I. At first, I was upset that I signed up. Like, I remember when he first posted about it, I signed up maybe 3 hours after, and I should have done it immediately. Well, I'm glad I didn't. Because had I done it immediately, I would have been like, front line or second line to him. But I would have got a whole lot of spillover. And you might be thinking, oh, isn't that great? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to make $2,000 a month. I want to make this more. So spillover takes up positions because the real money is in the fast start, is in the override, and in where's the check match? Fast start bonuses and don't I have that up here? Yeah, this is where the money is. The check matching on your people that you personally enroll. That means somebody that you enroll, you're getting a check on. Even if you're unranked, you're going to get 10% on them. If you're a Star Elite, which is the ultimate goal that we're rushing to in 90 days, you're going to get a 50% check match on those who you personally enroll. Not only that, 10% on the second level, third level, 5% on fourth, 3% on the fifth. This is on your personal line. So by spillover, it's taking up spots from that check matching, meaning the people you personally enroll. So I'm glad I kind of fell, I don't know, where 5th or 6th levels down from him, because I'm not going to get spillover. I want to fill it up. 2 getting 2, getting 2, getting 2, 3 getting 3. That's where the money is. So instead of when the matrix fills up, instead of the 2,000, if it's not from spillover, you're looking at 5,000 plus from just these numbers of 2 getting 2 to fill this up. $5,000, or more than double the money that you're going to earn. And that's what you want to do. Fill it up, 2 getting 2, but with us, 3 getting 3, getting 3, getting 3. So how do you get 3? Well, it's about taking the free tour. That's it. I have not done any special marketing. Only marketing that I've done is Facebook. That's it. And to my team, the team I already have, the list, my associates, I've only sent them messages through an email or through a list I already have or Facebook marketing, meaning I posted it on my own page. You can go to my page, go to Tim Miller. If you notice, every time I see Tim Miller post, I copy it and duplicate it and put it on mine. And all I'm doing is telling people to take the free tour. I'm not asking them for money. And I'm letting the system do the rest. The system to drip on them. That's it. Now, here's the numbers. If you don't follow up with anybody that takes a free tour, 10% upgrade. So if you want 3 people, you want to have 30 people take a free tour if you're not going to follow up with them. I found that my numbers is much higher than 10%. It's more around 30% or so that's taken a, because I have not even had 100 people take a free tour yet, and I've enrolled over 30. So I think maybe I'm at 50 to 60 that's taken a free tour, and I've enrolled 30. So almost 50% of people who take a free tour, they're upgrading. So you want to have people taking a free tour. So if you don't, but I follow up. Anybody that hits my email saying took a free tour, I'm sending them a message, or I'm giving them a phone call. Say, hey, listen, thank you for taking a free tour. I'm here to answer any questions that you might have, or we're doing a special presentation, or here's a recorded presentation, or we've got more people signing up. You want to go ahead and lock in your spot. Engage with them ASAP. Let them know that they've got a system here of people that can help. And I also put those same individuals in the corporate Facebook group for pre-enrollees. Get them plugged in. Let them know that we've got something here going on. So that's all I do. The next is the marketing. There is free marketing. Let me get the link that our upline has provided that we're also using to help to build your business. So let me make a network builder. If you have not set this up yet, this is free. There's no affiliate bonuses on this or attached. Here's a link. When you go here, click on step number 3 for your free website. Don't worry, there's no affiliate, there's no sponsoring or any of this stuff. It's everybody that's already in the business. Click on step 3 and follow the directions, and you will have a duplicate link just like this. There's also others. If those of you that's using Conversion Pros, those of you that's using, what is that one called? My Capture Page, or whatever one you're personally using yourself. Get with your sponsor if you want to, use whatever it is that they're using. I'm using this, and I'm using Conversion Pros. There's also another one called Lead Lightning that I'm using. I got that from Tim. But get with your sponsor to find out what they're using, and they will send you their link. Because Lead Lightning and Conversion Pros and My Capture Page is affiliate. So I don't want to put any links there for that. But this one here is free. Everybody has access to it. All you have to do is put that on your page of taking the free tour. I have gotten a lot of response on the Lead Lightning one because it's only $7, and it's the way it's attached. You can put in whatever link you want to market in there. So when they market on your behalf, your link is coming up. So I'm watching the analytics of that, and I'm seeing I'm getting some hits, and some people that the last 2 people who signed up with me came from that. And again, the only place I posted it was on Facebook. Training that I'm going through right now, I will post. No, I can't because it's Lead Lightning. I can't give that to you guys yet unless you. No, it's Magnetic Network Builder. Yeah, I can't give you this. All right, here's a good one. I think I gave this to Karen already earlier. Posting on back pages and stuff. So training. So you get all the training you need to help. So now you know where to go post. Since this is brand new, we dominate the market right now. There's no competition. Nobody's talking about education with this. So you've got free reign. Saturate the market. So when people Google or YouTube, your stuff is popping up. But this is the plan, ladies and gentlemen. The goal as a team, every single one of you on this training right now, by the end of this month, you should be able to log into your back office And the first thing you see is what I see. I gotta sign in again. Log in there. It says, congratulations, Stephen. I'm sorry, Lamont. You won the July leadership promotion. Keep up the great work. That's what you want to see in your back office. That's how we're gonna get to the top with Shauna and Mark and Karen and Hash, Gerald. You guys, your name needs to pop up there so you're recognized on the leaderboard. And then we can use that for marketing in August. So I can create for you guys marketing materials with that, with your link on it. I can put it in a video for you. How would you like? Oh, I'm getting some ideas now. That video I played. How would you like if I made a video for you with your name, your link, and that image that you got recognized as a leader from July, and you're out marketing that? But you got to put in the work. Here's something else that's going to take place. Tim Miller and myself, Tim's going to start first with the rotator. He's already enrolled almost 100 people. He's not going to be signing up anybody for himself anymore because he's looking at the check match now. He's already gone 100 wide. So here's what he's going to be doing. He's going to be creating a link rotator and put those of us who's working the business links in that, and he's going to be recruiting on our behalf. You want to be in that. I'm also going to be doing the same thing. So not only going to have it from him, but you're going to also have it from me. But I'm only doing it for people that's 2-star and above. And not because you bought your way to 2-star. You got to at least have 3 personally enrolled and 20 on your team to get in my link rotator. And that's not 20 spillover. That's 20 from your personal enrollee tree. Let's say you get 3. They get 3. That's 9 in your second. Who'll get 3? That's 18. You've got 20 people on just 3 levels deep at that point. 3 getting 3 getting 3. Then I'm going to put you on my rotator. I'm also going to make you your own private video. I just got that idea right now. I can do that. But you got to hit that July bonus so that I can point to you. I can even pull up your image from the corporate website and put it in the video. Oh, I'm getting some good ideas now on marketing. So we can really boost you guys. And then the next step is having 100 on your team. So you hit the 3-star. And then finally, and we're trying to get this in, I'm going to keep using the word try. It's going to happen. 500 members within 90 days to hit Star Elite. That's where the serious money begins. So now you're getting paid to infinity on your team. Tim Miller will probably hit Star Elite. I think he's going by the end of the month. 500 members on his team. He might be at 200 by now. A little over 200 members on his team. I've done this in the past in a program that cost more money. It was more complex, more explaining to do, and the monthly was 99 bucks a month. This is the simplest thing. Like I was talking to, if you've been with me really longer, before the Vitel days, even before NLC, I'm talking back in 2009, 2010, one of my first big explosions was with a company that was marketing an educational material with personal development. Had no real practical use outside of personal development. And it cost 25 bucks a month. And we made a killing with that. We put in like over 1,000 people in 45 days. This, we're talking cryptocurrency education, 39 bucks a month. 2x14 force matrix. With the training, I didn't know 90% of the stuff back then that I know now when it comes to marketing. I think 2009 was my very first YouTube video. I didn't have any of that stuff. We didn't have any Facebook and any of that stuff back in 2009. It was there. We didn't know what to do with it. This is the simplistic thing if you just talk to people. Share it. Get it out there. Who is your target audience? Everybody. I don't understand cryptocurrency. That's why you need to get on this. It's easy build for you. So does anybody have any comments or questions? Because I want to play 2 videos before we end, just to give you guys a little bit more education. Now I'm going to give you the links to these videos as well. But does anybody have any comment or question as to the plan? Because the plan to end this month is knock out your first 3. That's a must. Has to happen. You've got to get on the corporate website. Company's only 2 months old. And then get your 20. So no questions. Good. So let me pull up the video. This one is, look out Bitcoin, there's a new kid on the block. And then the next one after that I'm going to play is learn about cryptocurrencies. Oh, no, not that one. I think that one's too long. Wait. Let me do a double check. Let me see how long this video is. Oh, yeah. Look out, Bitcoin. There's a new kid on the block. This is the only one I'll play. I'll play this one, and we'll go ahead and dismiss. But I gave you guys the link to the presentation that just talks about the education side. I will be doing the next presentation I will be doing will probably be maybe Tuesday. We do have a team call tomorrow night. We'll go over this again as far as strategy. Tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Here's the number, 712-432-0075, PIN code 865707#. If you are not on my mailing list, I send out an email update every single day. If you're not on that list, to get on that list is just register at ceostraining.info. Register there to be on my list. I send that out every single day. Make sure you're plugged into our Facebook groups. If you're not, you know, get with your sponsor. They will show you where to go to get on that. And that is it. So ladies and gentlemen, let's happy hunting this week. Let's learn more about crypto. And here is the video. See you all tomorrow night. My name is Brandon Ivey. Bye-bye.
You've probably heard of Bitcoin, but what about Ether? There's an arms race going on right now in the world of cryptocurrencies, and Bitcoin and Ether are leading the pack. Ether's a 3-year-old digital currency, Bitcoin's closest competitor, and it's largely been flying under the radar despite growing at breakneck speed. Investors have been super bullish on Bitcoin because it's nearly tripled in value so far this year, but Ether, it's up roughly 4,000% year to date. These rivals have a lot in common. They're both open-source digital currencies used to make somewhat anonymous transactions. Ether even has digital coins just like Bitcoin. They both also saw their share of big volatile moves. The most recent, when Ether virtually lost all its value in a single day in a June flash crash. It went from $319 to 10 cents on one exchange before recovering all of its losses. But here's the critical difference. While they're both powered by a type of technology called blockchain, a whole lot of people think Ether's technology is way better. So what's blockchain? Think of it like the DNA of a digital currency. It's an online ledger that records every single transaction made. Since cryptocurrency has no physical imprint, blockchain allows money to be tracked all over the web so it can't be copied or counterfeited. Ether's blockchain is called Ethereum, and unlike Bitcoin's blockchain, it features a key piece of technology called the smart contract. It doesn't just track transactions, it programs them. We have a touch of this now with automated payments and deposits, but imagine being able to have your money invest, spend, and save all on its own. You'd literally be putting your money to work for you. Smart contracts let you exchange not just money, but property, stock, really anything, without having to go through a lawyer, notary, or some other service provider. It cuts out the middleman entirely. That's why investors have taken notice, and why many think Ethereum is a stronger and potentially more lucrative technology than the one that underpins Bitcoin. It's like the ultimate vending machine. You make a deposit of the cryptocurrency for the specific product you want, and all the mechanics of that transaction are automated, right down to the penalty if you don't hold up your end of the bargain. So whereas Bitcoin is all about payment technology, the Ethereum blockchain technology has other real-world applications, ranging from gambling to banking. That's why a big driver of the Ether rally is its popularity among big corporates. Just take Barclays. It's using Ethereum smart contracts as a way to trade derivatives. Either way, for all the attention that Bitcoin has been getting, it's clear it's no longer alone in the cryptocurrency conversation.